Everybody, it's me, Rebecca, the Bexa Boss Lady, and with Boss Lady Resale. How are you today? I am in Ohio visiting my family, and I thought I would just give you a couple little tips that I always kind of keep in mind when I'm shopping out of state. So I like to thrift and source while I'm on vacations. I really enjoy, obviously the hunt and finding new things is something that it really just makes me so excited. But I also have parameters for what I ultimately end up purchasing and where I end up shopping. So the good thing is in my hometown, I typically know the places that I'm definitely going to hit up when I come home to visit my family. And so today I went to one of those spots, and as you can see behind me, I hit the mother lode with some really awesome new with tag shoes and boots for the fall and for the winter. And there were a lot more that they had, but I ultimately ended up selecting just these 24 pairs. Full disclosure, 3 or 4 of them, maybe 5 of them might be mine to keep, but I gotta try to sell them first. So I went and I got a bunch of, just like these boots, these really cute Steve Madden boots. And one of the reasons that they were on sale is that the store was having clearance on small shoe sizes. So I this is my tip number 1, follow all of the thrift stores that you think you're going to hit up when you're in town. Follow their social media pages and know when they send out their email blasts. So either sign up for their email list or watch their Facebook page. Make sure you on Facebook put that you want to see their notifications and see them first. So that way when you have your afternoon free, you can base where you end up planning on spending your day shopping based on the sales versus just kind of aimlessly wandering around. The second thing that I do is I go onto Yelp and I make a Yelp, you can make lists on Yelp now, and I bookmark all of the stores that I want to hit in that area near where I am. So that way I actually know where the stores are in comparison to our hotel or where we're staying, and it just allows me so much of an easier time finding where I want to go, and then eliminating, again, wasting time aimlessly looking for thrift stores. The third thing is remembering how you're going to get all of this stuff home. So you can obviously ship it back, but that cost should be calculated into the cost of your goods. So for me on this trip, I drove here, and I will be able to drive all of these shoes and anything else that I purchased during this week home with me, versus if I flew here, I would have to either have a suitcase and pay an extra fee or pay $100 to ship it back via UPS. Whatever the case may be, you have to think about that when you are out buying items. Is this cost worth it if I ultimately have to spend the money to ship these things home? Okay, so, the first thing is knowing where you're going, following them on social media, having your bookmark on Yelp, right? And then how are you gonna get them home? So I covered those. And then, to kind of stick to the same parameters that you would at home. Don't get super crazy excited about, a crazy sale thinking, I'm never going to get this again and I have to buy all of the things at this store, because you never know what you're going to hit at the next store or what you might find. And so being very self-aware and diligent about staying in that, the price parameter or the profit per item parameter. There probably are about 20 pairs of shoes that I ultimately ended up leaving at the store today because I didn't think that they were really, I love when eBay sales pop up and notify me while I'm talking to you, because that is just so fun. By the way, it's a blazer that sold. It's blazer season. Fall and winter are blazer seasons. People still wear blazers. I've made a lot of money on blazers. That's just a random tip because that notification just popped up that I sold it on eBay right now. And so I digress back to what I was originally talking about is making sure that those items are worth paying the money to get back and are still within the parameters of what you want to make, what you want to pay it for, your profit per item, and all of that stuff. Now, if you don't have any clue what you're going to spend, or what your profit per margin is or profit per item, you need to start a data spreadsheet. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you want to truly do this and grow your business, you have to know how much money you're making per item, what you're spending on it, when it's selling, how much is it selling for, where is it selling. If you want help with that, I have a free data webinar. There's a video for it in my YouTube channel. There's a link for it in the description of this video. And if you sign up for that, I have a course coming out in the spring, or in January actually. You will get first access to it, the best price ever for it once it rolls out. So make sure you do sign up for that because it's extremely helpful. And my husband, who is the data guru, chief data officer guy, helped me set it up, but he made it fancy, and I break it down for you into what are realistic expectations and what I actually do on my Google Sheets, because I hate data entry. I hate running my numbers. I despise inventory and bookkeeping, but I managed to keep this spreadsheet alive and going, and it's tremendously helped me in knowing what to buy and where to buy it from. So coincidentally, I purchased all of these shoes at one of the stores I have found that I make the most profit per item on consistently. So there's a lot of stores that I make money on. Nordstrom Rack is one of them when they have Clear the Rack. There's other stores that I have made money on, but this is definitely, a new bid came in. This is definitely a store that I consistently am making money from. So I'm consistently making the profit per item that I want. So I'm definitely going to spend the time to go and buy from there when I'm here. And this is the only store I hit up today. We ended up not going anywhere else. So I just spent the last hour while there's still daylight out, photographing them, entering them. You can see my laptop in the background, or the pug. There's my laptop somewhere right there. You can see the Apple light. So I entered them into my data. I have the receipt and all of that stuff. Now, I know some of you are gonna ask me, can you write off your trips for sourcing and blah, blah, blah. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm going to tell you, you need to get an accountant and professional advice when it comes to that, because everyone's situation is different. There are situations where you can write it off. Obviously, you can deduct your inventory as part of your business if you are running a business. But, if you have an LLC and you go on a specific sourcing trip, there are benefits that you can gain by tracking everything, your mileage, and all of those sorts of things. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because I am gonna try to post more short videos like this and help you on your journey towards financial freedom or chronic illness independence, or just plain old side hustling, whatever the case may be. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.